Hey everybody, this is Nikki with Delicate Tension Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Capricorn. No lie, I was about to start doing Virgo and just go from there until I got to Capricorn, and it's almost like I got this nudge or this push that you guys needed to go right now and you needed to be uploaded by tonight. So whatever that means, somebody out there probably needs to see this tonight. And that, I don't think that has ever happened. So at least not since I've started doing this. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, like I was saying, this is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you just have a lot of Capricorn placements in your chart. This is for New Moon and Libra energy, so this is about what we are bringing into balance in our lives or what we are harmonizing. This can be relationships, whether it's love, friendship, business relationships, you name it. Now I'm going to kind of settle down and tune into your energy a little bit, see what I've got going on. Just heard the phrase keep it cool, so maybe some of you need to keep it cool out there. Okay, so I'm finding myself staring at the gold in this painting. Kind of mesmerized by it, but at the same time hearing that phrase, not all that glitters is gold. Wah, wah. And I feel that way about that too. Not trying to piss on anybody's sunshine out there. I think this really is just about discernment. And I think too, it's this feeling of making sure you're down for what you're getting yourself into. You gotta be down for it. And you gotta be ride or die. It's literally gotta be 100%. I mean, you guys totally have that energy, so I'm not doubting that you're capable of it, but I think that this is just a word of caution because it does feel slightly cautionary. I really wish I could understand this analogy that I'm like experiencing right now in my mind. And honestly, I can't even remember it, but it starts off with the phrase, there's more than one way to ... So there might be more than one way to achieve this, more than one way to accomplish whatever it is that you're doing, or more than one way to get what it is that you want without having to go about it in this certain way. All right, I'll take it, whatever. Okay, so let's get started. There's that ride or die energy, Knight of Swords. You're gonna go for it, of course. No matter what the cost. Either you are rushing towards something or something is rushing towards you. That is for certain. We have the Strength card. Hold your horses. Six of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Okay, what are you gonna give to? What are you gonna give your time and energy to here? I think that's the decision. And I think you're having to use strength at this time. Because whatever this decision is does require a leap of faith. Okay. And I feel like you're being baited a bit. Not necessarily in a bad way. I don't think it's in a bad way yet, but there is, like I said, that cautionary tale. I think you're being baited a bit because whatever this is that's coming out of the woodworks has not been seen for a while. Now, I do think with the Hermit, there has been wisdom that's gained from this situation, but at the same time, this is baby energy to me. This is somebody still working on their sea legs here, so things are still a little wobbly. Still a little wobbly with applying that wisdom. Pull one more over here for the Fool. And we have the Magician. I do think that whatever this is was something that was being manifested on your end, or I think you were really wishing or hoping for it, or pulling that energy in. Yeah, Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is something you very strongly desire. I think this was after a period of either taking a rest or really thinking about it. Wow. Yeah. It's interesting. It's almost like after you gave it some thought, you decided to go, you went back into the burning building and you came out victorious. This is very interesting. Okay. Aries just had this weird burning building analogy too, so maybe you're connected to an Aries in some way, or maybe just you might have Aries somewhere in your chart. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords. Oh, going in for the win. I think too you're having to end something in the process, and maybe that's why you're being asked to have strength at this time. Yeah, somebody's going to get left out of the cold. Left out in the cold. Left out of the cold. Cold would be nice right now. I am absolutely burning up for whatever reason. I do think that somebody is getting left out in the cold in the process, or someone is having to experience a loss in the process of you making this decision. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify the Six of Pentacles for me, please. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. That is going back into the burning building. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. This feels a little courageous to me. But at the same time, I always feel like I have to tiptoe around things when I say it with you guys. I don't know why. Only because I feel like you would start cussing out the screen if I said something that was, I don't know. Let me sip my tea before I say this. Sip the tea before telling the tea, right? I think you think you're being very solid in making this decision, when in reality this is quite impulsive. And when I do say courageous, I do think that I'm not using the word stupidity, but I don't think there is as much thought put into this as you think or assume. This is very fuck it. I'm going for it. Take it how it resonates. Clarify this Two of Swords for me, please. Yeah, you're deciding to not put work into something anymore. This literally is anything from quitting a job on an impulse, quitting a relationship on an impulse. I mean, you are just really taking a leap of faith here. This could be pushing your boss's door open and just saying how you feel about everything that you've been doing or everything that you've been working hard on. I'm going to see how this turns out, because it's almost like I feel like that's why this is, I called this a cautionary tale. Be careful with this energy, because I do feel like while it does have the potential to be creative, while it does have the potential to really manifest what it is that you want, I think you have to be mindful of how you operate in this energy. And don't sit there and think that it's going to go okay just because you're always right. Clarify the Fool for me, please. We have Justice, and then clarify the Magician for me, please. We have Four of Wands. So yes, I do think that there is going to be a successful outcome in this. I do think also whatever this is that has recently re-emerged into your life, it can be some karmic debt being repaid to you. But that's also why I'm saying be very careful and be very discerning. I think you need to think this over a little more than you actually are. Because this could also be something coming back into your life to help you learn a lesson further. Let's clarify this Page of Cups energy over here, please. So Page of Cups is clarified by the Ten of Wands with the Page of Cups. Like I said, somebody is still understanding and getting out of this wobbly sea leg energy. I don't think that they've actually fully applied the wisdom that they took time out to seek, or the period of time in which they've been in hermit mode. I don't really know if they've actually utilized understanding their intuition to its full capacity yet. Yeah, because we have the Ten of Cups in reverse and the King of Cups. So I do feel like that this is a little emotionally impulsive for them. I also feel like it's this energy of something either didn't emotionally work out for them, and so they're going with the only other thing that they feel emotionally connected to in a deep sense. But I word of caution, Magician in reverse. Magician in reverse. I'm going to clarify that. Let's clarify the Magician in reverse, because I don't want to say, dude, I don't like Magician in reverse energy. Let's see what this really cool card is right here. The World. Okay, there's there's two different things I see happening here. This could be a situation where someone comes back in, or something comes back in. Through the process, if you are careful and you take your time, through the process of the situation, you can either see that you see it for what it really is, say thank you, take this leap of faith into this new direction with whatever you've been manifesting that suits your needs at this time, that actually serves you. Or I feel like whoever this is that's coming in, I do think that there's still some stuff to complete here. It's almost like the cycle between you and this organization, you and this person, whatever, has not fully completed yet. But I want you to be careful, because with the Magician in reverse energy, it's sloppy work. And I feel like because it's sloppy work, it might not reach its full potential. I think this is going to take a lot more hard work and a lot more mastery if it's really going to work. That's why I'm like, be careful with how impulsive you're being with this. It's almost like you're jumping back into it just for the sake of not having to think about it anymore, or for it to not be on your mind anymore, or for you to not constantly feel like you're moving on from it, so you'd rather revisit it. It's like the one last hurrah. So just be careful. I don't know how many more times I'm going to say be careful. I'm sorry, that's really how it feels. I feel like I'm like this mom watching a kid go out the door who's this reckless teenager, and I'm like, please be careful, honey. Please be careful. Texting, please be careful. I know you guys have got it. I'm just saying. So let's clarify the overall themed energy here for Capricorn. for this new moon and Libra energy, please. Let's clarify this Capricorn energy. Pressure. Yep. Caution. Telling you. Wisdom. Uh-huh. Stay open. So stay open and caution are in reverse. Part of me wants to really ask why it's almost like you've already gained the wisdom that you actually needed in this situation. So I don't know why you're even being open to it, because in reality, I just see warning signs all over the place, man. Just be careful. Don't create unnecessary pressure or stress for yourself at this time. Stay balanced. Don't go crazy. Don't go crazy. Okay, thank you for joining me. This has been the New Moon and Libra reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you just have a lot of it in your chart. If this did resonate with you and you would like a private reading, you can contact me at delicatetensiontarot@gmail.com. Just go down in the description box below, you'll find my info there, or you can follow me on my Instagram at delicatetension. I usually post daily collective energy reads there. I feel like there's something else I want to say. I will be having videos posted by this weekend for the first 2 weeks of October for each zodiac sign as well, for the energies surrounding those 2 weeks. So just stay tuned. Also stay safe. Be careful. Be careful, Capricorn. That's all I want to keep saying. Be careful. Mom loves you. Mom loves you. Just be safe, okay? I know you have to learn on your own, but take that wisdom. Take that wisdom. Parents try to teach their children well. I'm going to quit making jokes at y'all's expense. I'm sorry. Okay. Please have a good night and stay safe.